Thanks for staying with us. So fake news is one of the major setbacks in every society. It fuels hatred, especially in multi-ethnic and religious countries such as ours. Joining us on the show to discuss more is Comrade Babatunde Ashafa. Jima, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
So we know you were such an advocate against fake news, hate speech. Tell us a bit about this, your advocacy.
Thank you. It's good to also appreciate the stars that I'm seated here with. No doubt you are the leaders in our society, and more power to your elbows.
Yes.
I quite appreciate you and commend you.
Thank you.
Yeah, once again, I'm Comrade Babatunde Ashafa, popularly known as Comrade Ashafa, aka Superstar Ambassador. And of course, I am a man of many parts. I am the president, Action Against Fake News Network, having. And I'm also coordinator, Civil Society Club of Nigeria, CISOCON. And of course, I'm also the foremost secretary, Civil Liberties Organizations, that is CLO. And of course, I'm a national mobilizer of Nigerian Labour Congress, NSC. So advocacy has been all around my life. And then the issue at the moment, which is fake news, we look at it that what we went through before we finally privileged to have democracy, we should not allow anybody, any group, any people to drag us to back that era of military rule. And of course, if you ask me very well, the latest form of destruction in the country, now as we speak, is fake news. And if you look at the happenings, I think since this nascent democracy, you can agree with me that substantially the latest form of trouble in the country, the only Tuesday you now is fake news. And if you look at it very well, even the problem that we are being confronted with politically, I'm talking in the aspect of voters apathy. A lot of scholars, a lot of body have also been asking questions. Why are we having recurrent of such number dropping down? And to my surprise, nobody have really provided answer. And I want to tell the whole world, I want to tell Nigerians authority that what accountable for voter happening in the country is fake news. And of course, if
Why
that
do you
is...
say that?
Yes. The way, the fake news sponsors and the fake news anchor, go about their business. And of course, it's important to let us know, because the way you define an issue, we also, message the way you are going to solve the problem. To us, in Action Against Fake News Network, fake news is a sophisticated criminal enterprise used to bringing people down, bringing society down, bringing country down. And of course, you agree with me, we are just lucky as a country. Because whatever happened to Africa affects Nigeria. Whatever affects Nigeria affects Africa. You can understand what happened just about 4 years ago when they say the Nigerian president is President Muhammadu Buhari as Jubril of Sudan. And we are only just lucky to get out of that. So for us, we need to understand that the only problem, the major problem Nigeria is confronted with now is fake news.
Let me get a few questions.
We know that fake news is a barrier in terms of nation building, causing and fueling ethnic and religious tensions. So what mechanisms are in place, or what mechanisms you and your team put in place to be able to distinguish between the real news and fake news? Because even at some point in time, I'm an educated person. I even got into the idea that a former president, maybe there's something going on. So they sold it so well. So what mechanisms are in place for us to be able to distinguish between truth and fake?
Thank you. To us, in Action Against Fake News, our mandate is to promote synergy and cooperation in crisis management, enlightenment, and entertainment. And to us, if you look at the proper, issue, you will understand that we need much of that enlightenment, as we have rarely said. And what we have decided, what we have done so far, so good. We have marked out about 4 or 5 strategies. One, we have what we call musical concerts that we are taking to every state of the Federation. The purpose of that is to enlighten the Nigerian citizen.
Who is the artist in the musical? Which artists are you coming?
On that, come again?
Which artists are coming for the concerts that you're planning?
Of course, I can't just throw my basket open, but I think very soon also I will keep you posted on that.
So because of time, I would like the other ladies also send you a few questions because of time.
Yeah, so I wanted to know the progress you've made so far with this organization that talks against fake news. Which organizations have you collaborated with? What sort of conversations have you had? And where have you moved from when you started and where it is now? Do you think you've made progress?
Yes, thank you so much. I think at this point in time, I will also appreciate we do 3 WUSA for the Inspector General of Police. That is Mr. Kayode Ogbechukwu, MPM, PSD, for giving us, a man of capacity, a man of competence, a man of compassion and character, and a person of AIG, Adegoke, Mustafa Fayoade. So, too, that is MNI PSC. What we have done so far, so Ntul is in charge of Lagos and Ogun State. And of course, these are versatile states. If you get to Suntu now, you will not need action against fake network, don't need any introduction. Because at their doors, you will see the stickers that we have launched. And then we also have excellence, profolks in Suntu, that is Mr. Bako, who has also enlightened their mayor about fake news, what constitutes fake news, how can we also safeguard this so that it will not be shooting trouble into society. And to also my greatest surprise, he do call me often and say, Comrade, please, bring more stickers. Even our mayor, when I share the sticker, they want to put on their doors, they want to put on their car, they will be asking, please, we need more. And one luckily for me said, they were giving him money. He said, Comrade, they are giving more money that we need this, we need that. I said, okay, Mr. Bako, we will get it right in the country. And of course, patriotic Nigerians, they reside here, they're everywhere. Yeah. And I must comment.
One of the reasons why I agreed to bring you on the show is because I know that you are very patriotic. And I see Nigeria on you. You're having a Nigeria scarf. I see you're dressed almost like an artist. So I wanted you to touch a bit on that, because I know you have a song that you created on this advocacy. Could you tell us a bit about that? You don't want to talk about that?
Of course. We have what we call musical advocacy. And I'm also happy that Sister Tenny is also on seat because that's a leader in our own right. We are going to do more collaboration on that. We have part of our strategy because Nigerian is tired of grammar. Even to us too, we are tired of grammar. I've been speaking grammar for almost 25 years.
Wow.
In my constituency, how many fans do I have? But something just prompted me is high time you also include, music. You take the medium of music. And I want to tell you now, the number of fans have gone. Even now that people are just getting gradually to know us, there is power in music. And of course, I give coffee. I also brought copy of that music for us to see that we have done our own part. And of course, the management of TVC is in their court now to also add values and to do more on that. So the larger society can also understand with the kind of creativity, the kind of a message we put into that, the qualities of that productions. I think, Sister Yeni, you'll be very proud of this album, the musical. Our brand in musical advocacy. And I'm telling Nigerians, because what we are promised, we have said we are going to brand, that is, over 70% of Nigerian population as anti-fake news ambassador and anti-fake news campaigner. Nigeria cannot die, and will not allow any man of the country to shoot this country down. So by the time everybody is up and doing, you know who is your enemy, how to tackle your enemy, then we have a better tomorrow, we have a better future.
So I hope that, aside from just the music, there are also times within the show where you promote dialogue, for people to understand people's perspective, and also to impact and teach them, to be able to, like I said, a mechanism for them to be able to question certain news that come out. Because if people can't really distinguish between the truth and fake news, how do they know? It's easy for the market woman or the market people to just pick up
believe whatever they hear.
Because it's easier for them to just believe it. So there must be a way where you say, okay, before you need to go to TVC to confirm. When you hear something,
to fact check.
You need to be able to to fact check. You need to be able to collaborate with media, local media houses, and everything to be able to tell people when you're talking to them that even if you hear something, you need to fact check it. Go to social media. These are reliable media houses that you can fact check. Are you doing that?
Yes, of course. Let me show you this. This is what we call subscriber booklets against fake news. What we tend doing, or what we are doing with this, is to really give proper education.
Okay,
Number one.
I'll come to you in a second. I'll tell my producers to see if we can play the video. This one is very short. We're going to come back. We'll see if we can play the video so you can see what we need to do as collective Nigerians to support the advocacy against fake news. That's going to short break. We'll be right back. We're going to try to play the video in the chat. But tell us about this booklet you're holding.
Yes, this is what we. I think let's everybody hold one.
Okay. All right. Subscribers. Against fake news.
Okay. Like a journal?
Yes. So what we mean by this is guarantee that we have to brand over 70% of Nigerian population as anti-fake news ambassador, an anti-fake news campaigner in Nigeria. And what happens is that Nigeria will be free, will be full in control of its destiny, will be free in control of its tomorrow, where you and I, the government, and every government institutions will understand that Nigeria is on the march towards that greater as the father of Africa. So in schools, in all our people in schools, when I say schools, secondary schools and universities, we are going to take this campaign there. And of course...
But this is an exercise book.
No, they want the... Okay.
It's more like a journal, so I think it's for you to write inside. What are we supposed to do?
What you do is your name and your signature and your signature and your message.
Okay.
This is where that enlightenment will come into play. Before you sign this, we will enlighten you. And it is you that will now con your own message, how you want that fake news to be tackled.
I'm told the video is available now. Let us just say, just a few seconds video, just support the advocacy against fake news. So that's the video.
That explains your outfit.
So you're an artist.
Show the glove. Show the glove. Show the glove. Yeah.
So why did you think that was necessary for you to advocate against fake news?
I said earlier before, you know, people like leader Adam Oshiomhole, if we were to be in the union that I went into musical advocacy, I know it will make sure that I promoted beyond the soul of Africa. Because what does that 2-3 minutes video does? It brings people inquisitiveness about the artists, about the organizations, with this little of what you have just done.
You have to come for the father's son.
With this little of what
You've run out of time.
Back to you, please.
Comrade, thank you very much for coming.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
of
Yes.
course.
Comrade, thank you very much for coming.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. And we wish you the best on advocacy on this, and hope that indeed Nigeria is able to conquer these spirits of fake news.
Yeah, that's
So please, 1 minute.
tomorrow.
Please, 1 minute. Let's 2-3 Busa for Inspector General Egbeto.
No, we cannot
please.
do that. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Okay.
Let's dance to it.
Time has gone. We lost time.